SIL wants to kick off my toddler to feed her baby in my high chair while mine's still eating. You won't believe this story. I keep a small floor seat with a tray at my in-laws 1.5 away to feed my kids. I bought it for my son who's now outgrown it, and my daughter, 18 months now, uses it whenever we visit. Now my SIL uses it to feed her 11-month-old when she visits her mom's every week, which is no problem when we aren't there. However, there's a second floor seat with a tray that's in the basement that her sister recently bought, but she insists on using mine. Even when I was visiting, she just takes it to feed her son. Meanwhile, I'm looking for a place to put my crying daughter who's hungry to eat and is older, so can't fit in the other smaller seat. And SIL just completely ignores the fact that she's using my seat for feed her son, let alone ask or show any care. But it gets worse. The second time I visit, I'm feeding my daughter and she's still eating, and SIL comes with her son and asks if she's done. I said no, she still has to eat rice. And SIL asks, does she need to eat rice right now? And I said yes, she's having a meal, there's a second seat in the basement, you can just use that. And SIL just gets annoyed and entitled and says, I'll just feed him in my arms, okay? Why does she feel so entitled to use my seat? To the point where she wants to kick off my daughter mid-meal so her son can use the seat? All while there's a perfectly fine seat in the basement for her to use that fits her son? How do I approach this situation each time I visit? I love her son and I'm happy to share the seat, but her entitlement is so off-putting where she only cares about her son's meal and not my kids. I feel petty having to remind her that it's my seat I keep here for my kids. So she should use the other available one that doesn't fit them. Or at least ask? We are both expecting more children, so it seems like someone needs to cash out some dollars to get another seat or two, lol. Like if you want more stories like this, what do you think? Comment below.